This week, we're going to go over the fact that a college is allowing pets on campus. And other related things we're going to discuss, we'll talk about the dog days of the end of the semester and how you should not be such a scaredy cat on dealing with all of the things that are going to come up towards the end. Also, don't give me the bird because I'm giving you all these puns. Welcome to College Success Coaching. I'm Eric Allen. Let's get started. Yes, amazing people. I am hitting you with all of the puns, and I'm not sorry. It's just been one heck of a week for puns for all of you out there who have been on the live stream. And if you're not on the live stream and you're watching this on YouTube, you probably scrolled a little bit ahead once the puns started because you're like, oh, he's starting it, he's doing it. But have no fear. I am going to have puns throughout most of these, so you won't miss out. I wouldn't want anybody to miss out. I'd feel bad about that. So anyway, if you are not a subscriber, the other question that I have, as always, is why not? What are you doing? You can always jump on. There's the link in the description. You can click on that. Given some information about you, you can click on middle school, high school, or college, and then you can choose to put in that free 2 weeks that I am offering to you because I'm just so generous, I'm a nice person. And then after that, it's only $50 a week. It's just not that much, right? Like, have a spaghetti dinner instead of going out and make sure that you're seeing me. Get the most out of your high school, middle school, or college experience. You can talk about what you want to talk about on these by sending me your questions, eric@collegesuccesscoaching.com, or just simply putting it right in there in the live stream when you're a member. We also have all the resources, tools, activities, assessments, etc. on there to make sure that you're getting everything that you want out of your experience and yourself. And of course, you can be part of a community that is growing every day and is becoming the best that we can as people because, this is what we're saying. Great is not good enough. So can't wait to see you next time. But anyway, let's go right into what it is that we're going to be doing today for everybody, including the mug of the week. This one is the composition book. I've been doing some really great puns on that, and you can imagine what those are. I didn't even write them down. I didn't pen them in, and because it's a marble notebook, I decided that I'd set these in stone and just repeat some of them. It keeps me composed. So yeah. I really hope you watched the other article review, and now you saw that, and you're like, oh, he did it again. So yeah, but I love this mug. It's a great mug. It does a lot of good things, and I'm excited to show you already next week's mug, which you will be able to see either on the YouTubes or on the internet. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's a guy who does a simultaneous sip, and it's great. I love it. It's fun to do. So I hope that you're doing that too when you're watching this, and you can enjoy a nice cup of coffee or something else if you're, just a nice cold cup of water or something like that while you're watching this. And hopefully you're not drinking coffee too late at night because, at 5:30, 6:30, 7:30, and 8:30 at night, me drinking coffee is kind of anomalous, but it doesn't bother me. I can go to sleep right after. So without further ado, let's talk about the article of the week. This week's article you can find right there in the description. It is sitting there for you. And if you're watching it live, it's right there. I put it in the Q&A, and you can ask me questions as we go. But it says, pet-friendly residence hall planned at Lock Haven University. Lock Haven, Pennsylvania. Ooh, Pennsylvania. This spring, college students in Clinton County will be able to bring a pet dog or cat to campus. Lock Haven University announced plans for a pet-friendly residence hall. The school hopes this new opportunity will entice more students to live on campus in Lock Haven. One visit with Leah, the dachshund mix at Lock Haven University, has graduate student Michelle Rush missing her family's dog, Jax. The worst part of leaving home for me was leaving her behind because she gets so sad every time I leave. So bringing her with me would make me feel better when I come up here, and it would make me feel more at home, Rush said. But that's kind of the problem, right? Is that what happens when your parents now lost you and the dog? But you didn't think about all of your parents feeling like it's empty nest, and they get sad too. You were too busy thinking about yourself, Rush. It's okay. I get it. And they probably have a cat too, and they'll just get another dog. But a lot of things come up with this, and I'm going to go through this article, and then I have a lot of questions to ask you because there's just so much here. But right away, we're seeing kids are going, oh, there's pets on campus. I want my pet on campus. What a predictable thing for kids to react with. Okay, let's keep going. It's the first of its kind in the Pennsylvania State College system. There'll be the university recently announced North Hall will become the school's first pet-friendly residence hall. That sounds like they're looking to do more. I think it's great for our students, said Residence Hall Director Emmy Borst. It's a way to maybe attract some students who are on the fence. Also, a way for students to be like, hey, yeah, this is an awesome experience. So they are literally trying to bribe students to come to Lock Haven by allowing their pets to come with them. If you can't tell, I already have so many problems with this, but it's okay. We're going to get through it. The school is also allowing cats and some small caged animals. I'm sorry, when I think of caged animal, I don't think of like birds. I'm thinking like you're just keeping animals in cages. You know, like you got a tiger in the room. That's terrible. I can't believe they're caging animals. Lock Haven really needs to talk to PETA. College kids love two things, animals and free food. We have one of those, said student Morgan Petrensic. Okay, man, I was hoping that they weren't trying to like say we've got pets, so we also have free food. That was really risky wording here, WNEP, the news station. With one animal per room and strict guidelines to follow, Petrensic plans to adopt a gerbil. Oh, it's one of the caged animals. I think I'll be less stressed. I'll be taking 18 credits next semester, but if I can find someone and say, hey, can I play with your dog for the next 10 minutes? It would be better, Petrensic said. Or you'll get less work done. Also, having something else to take care of while you're trying to juggle college, that's not easy, or at least it shouldn't be. If, you know, you're focusing on college. Also, it seems like it would be an interesting way for somebody to have the excuse to go back to their dorm all the time. Well, you know, I got to let the dog out. Well, you know, I got to take care of the cat. I got to go take care of the gerbil. I can't go out tonight. I can't hang out. I can't go to this event. I've been gone all day with classes. I can't do another thing today because I got to go take care of Lucy. Lucy needs to get walked. Yeah, just seems like another infant that you have to take care of while you're a college student, which I guess is good experience for trying to wrestle with life while you have kids. But like, I mean, just seems like an unnecessary burden. Anyway, let's continue. Most of them associate home with pets, so now they have an ability to have the comfort of having their pets here at school, said Borst. The school also plans to have several events and classes for the animals and their owners, and you can click there for more information. Okay, so, I mean, obvious things out of the way, right? Aside from like, what happens when the dogs and cats are destroying these rooms, and what happens when they're either messing on the floor or doing things to rip up, like literally eat your homework. In college, having the excuse to get your homework eaten. I mean, I like puns, but that's painful. If you say my dog ate it and you're in college and it could be true, I don't know what that world is like. And I don't know if I want to live in that world. It's like a world without cheese. I don't want to live in a world without cheese. And there's all kinds of other reasons for that. But so anyway, this is weird, right? This is not normal in Pennsylvania, at least, and there are not many places where there are pets allowed on campus. There are obviously examples of having some kind of therapy dog or other pet, and they have situational housing for things like that. Like they have housing for disabilities and housing for situational things like that. So yeah, they probably already have on-campus housing. So this is not like housing for students who need a therapy animal. This is just kids wanting pets. And I say kids wanting pets, and I don't call you guys kids, right? Because you are adults. If you're over 18 and you're in college, you are adults, whether you like it or not, whether you want to be called that or not, or be treated like that or not, that's up to you. But all I'm saying is you're actually of legal age, what's considered legal age. But when you're saying, I want my dog with me, it's almost like saying I can't go to college without my stuffed animal. I mean, I'm trying not to be judgmental here, but you are going to college to get things done, to learn things, to grow, to like focus on just for a short period of time. It's the last period in your life where you get to just focus on learning, focus on growing, focus on developing in your career and getting as much as you can out of college for your rest of your life. You're going to work as hard as you can. That's why you're here. You're a high achiever. You're working to make sure that you get everything that you can out of that experience. And you decided to go take care of a dog who needs to be walked multiple times a day, who needs to have regular food and water. I mean, I guess you could deliver, but you don't have water necessarily. It's probably nasty campus water. So you're probably buying bottled water for your dog so that they don't have to drink the tap water from the dorm building. And you're getting dog food that's done, it's coming in from Amazon. So you're getting these deliveries. And you have to feed and water and take care of this animal that is yours and you love it, so you want to focus on it and it matters to you, and you're having people over, and for the first couple of months it's like, yay, and it's great, you're having your dog getting pet and everything, and everybody loves that your cat's there and it rubs against your leg and stands on your keyboard like it is right now if you're watching this from home, and it's walking all over and making it impossible to see me. Pets do not make life easier when you are trying to focus selfishly on your own development and growth. They actually make it harder. Now, again, this is not to say that dogs and cats are not therapeutic. They are. But that's why there are therapy animals, and there's already housing on a lot of campuses, most campuses, to accommodate for somebody who actually has the need for a therapy animal. So this is, we're not talking about that. That is not in the conversation. We're talking about recreationally owned pets. Pets for pet's sake. I mean, I love it, and I would be one of the first people over at that person's dorm room to pet their dog, because I know I wouldn't want to have a dog on campus, but I'd want to go to this guy and I'd pet his dog because, like, haha, he's the one taking care of it, but I get all the benefits of it. So yeah, good job. And anybody in Lock Haven right now, like, hats off to you for doing exactly what I'm saying, and wait for those people to bring their pets on campus. And by the way, it's just seriously terrible for your parents to lose the animal and the child. Like, if they're empty nesting right now and you literally took away the bird too, what? This is just terrible. It's like ridiculous that you're doing this to everybody, and you're doing it to yourself. And then on top of that, you're sitting there going, yeah, but you know, it was a really great idea until I had to stay here all the time and take care of this animal instead of going out and literally missing out on college. It's like being a commuter in your own dorm. Gotta get composed. The point is it cool that there are going to be pets on campus at Lock Haven? Yes. Should you be one of the students that's going to fall into the pet trap? No. It's not a great idea. It's more responsibility. It's less free time. It could cause damage and destruction that you might not be able to afford, and you might not be ready for. You might not be able to get them to a vet as quickly as your parents will. And by the way, one of the great things about coming home for break is spending time with your family animals. And you're going to miss out on that because you kind of are hanging out all the time. And there's something special about coming home to your pets. So that's my 2 cents. What do you think? I'm going to ask for you guys to give me your responses. But for now, this is the article of the week. So what do you think? I'd love to get your questions and comments out there. I'd love to find out what it is that you think about having pets on campus, whether you would have it, whether you would not have it. You're in college right now. Would you like to be able to come back in the beginning of the next semester and have your dog or cat with you? Tell me all about it. I'd love to get that, and I want to give feedback, and I do want to have an honest discussion about it because I really do think that it's not good. I mean this as your college success coach, okay? But for you to be able to hear these retorts and conversations, you do have to become a subscribed member. So go on down to that description and click on there and make sure that you sign up. It's free for 2 weeks, and you can even jump onto this very one if you catch this before the next Tuesday. Otherwise, you can jump onto the next one and let me know what you think. And as always, you can send something in the comments section below and tell me what you think there, and I'll try to get to it, as well as you can email me, eric@collegesuccesscoaching.com, ERIC. I'm not one of those nerds, although I sound like it. ERIC@collegesuccesscoaching.com. I can't wait to see you there. See you guys.